dear friends. I am Gopi Derwalia. Today I am going to present the topic of Charles Dickens as a novelist. This is my personal information. Dickens' early life. Dickens was born 7 February 1812 in England. At the age of 6, Dickens was sent to school, where he discovered classical authors and developed a love of reading. At the age of 9, Dickens discovered the theatre and developed a passion for the stage. At the age of 12, Dickens had to leave school and was sent to work at a blacking warehouse, gluing labels on bottles of shoe polish. When his father was released from prison, Dickens returned to school. Here is some famous works of Charles Dickens. Bleak House, The Tragedies of Bleak House, one of his last and gloomiest books, are found in the Systematic Injustice of the Courts. David Copperfield, The Personal History of David Copperfield, a highly autobiographical novel, demonstrates a darker outlook, more serious themes, and a change to more character driven plots. Great Expectations, originally conceived as a comic novel to bail out Dickens' failing magazine all years round, Great Expectations became Dickens' masterpiece. Oliver Twist, Dickens' first novel, Oliver Twist focuses on the unfairness of laws governing the poor. A Tale of Two Cities, the novel takes place during the French Revolution, although Dickens treats the political situation more as a backdrop than an inherent part of the story. Charles Dickens as a novelist, there is hardly any novel on the shelf of a well-stocked library which has been read more than is David Copperfield, Oliver Twist, The Old Curiosity Shop, or even Pickwick Papers. As a novelist, Charles Dickens is a social chronicle. Social conscience is the first strength of his fictional world. He is found to have introduced social novels in a much broader sense. Before him, in the literary history of the 18th century, the novel is more or less concerned with individual love, happiness, suffering, tragedy, and so on. In the second place, Dickens' contribution to the world of fiction is found in his gift of storytelling. In the sphere of storytelling, Dickens' influence is far-reaching. Another element which shows Dickens' contribution to the art of novel writing is his priceless gift of humor, with which his fictional world is enriched. One more remarkable feature of Dickens' creative strength is the intensely forceful emotional power with which much of his fiction is inspired. This is well marked in his treatment of love, integrity, death, and suffering and noble self sacrifice. Coliseum Theatre in London, when plays and develops portraying scenes and incidents from his works were presented in a way to touch and win men's hearts. Preferences have been expressed by some that Dickens should have chosen some of his characters from a higher social stratum than that in which he dealt so continuously and so successfully. Dickens was largely a self-made man. From a boy, he dreamed that someday he would be a great man. That dream was never dissipated through all the early years of struggle. He was destined, he believed, for something better than pasting labels on blacking bottles. The dream deepened into an ambition and was transmuted into a purpose. These are my work citation, and thank you.